Today is January 21st, 2026, and I'm just going to quickly go over today's optimal setup for NQ and gold. So as you can see, we have our daily order block and our weekly load that was swept by the new week open this week. So yesterday, I had said that since we had swept the weekly low, I'm expecting some sort of a retracement to the upside. And so today, when price opened, we kept pushing down since London. So right here, as you can see, we have our hourly order block, and not only that, we have our hourly fair value gap that's matching up. So our first optimal setup would have been off the sweep of Asia high while tapping into the internal, right? So fair value gap, hourly order block, Asia high being swept, and right here, you definitely would have caught been able to catch an entry for the shorts. Stop at the London highs, target the Asia low or previous daily low, and that would have given you about close to 3R. So that would have been the first optimal trade setup, and second optimal trade setup would have been the buys. So after we came down, swept the Asia low, we also swept the daily low. And if you can see ES and YM, we also swept the daily low as well. Now, the inversion will be a good confirmation that the swing is indeed valid on the 1 hour, and that price is starting to reverse, show us the buy setup. So essentially, if you want to frame it with the power of 3 model, it would be something like this, right? Accumulation, manipulation, and then distribution. So the buys would have been the distribution up from the power of 3 model. So as you can see, right at 9:30 open, we had a manipulation down, and right here off the swing, you definitely could have caught an entry somewhere around something like this, and just targeted 2R, boom, just like that. So the real target for today's buys would be the weekly opening gap. So I would like to see price continue up higher into the weekly open and see what we do around this area. We could either push through or we will reject and having a retracement down. So let's see what happens with NQ. And going over gold, as you can see, we've pushed up close to 1200 points, 1300 points since yesterday's market open. So I knew that we had to come down for retracement one way or the other. And so right here, as you can see on the 4-hour, we were having a swing creation off the 6 a.m. So 6 a.m. C2, C1 at 2 a.m. and 10 a.m. would have been C4 or C3. So as you can see on the hourly, we have hourly order block down to 15. Multiple confirmations for us to enter on the shorts. First, we have an order block. We have our fair value gap. Plus, we have the swing formation. So somewhere around here, you definitely could have caught an entry down to the lows at 2R. And so those were the today's optimal trades. If you have any questions, feel free to write them in the general section. And thanks for watching.